What's up guys, it's Lord of the Cubes, and today I've got a very special unboxing for you because what I'm holding is the first ever mass-produced face-turning rhombic triacontahedron, and I believe the only rhombic triacontahedron puzzle to ever be mass-produced. So let's get this thing open. Oh my god, this is beautiful. You can get one of these on the Cubicle for I think $46. Let me get the other light set up. I think it does have... They did. They gave it 30 different colors, didn't they? Alright, first turns. Oh, shoot. I think that's only the second time that's ever happened on this channel. First turns. Alright. Kind of hard to grip it just because of the way it is. It's breaking in very quickly and very nicely. Layers are very thin because I guess that's how they keep it at a good size. This is amazing. Oh, this sticker got misaligned. Wait, let me fix that. Alright, peel that off and put it back on. Now it looks good as new. I don't know how that happens, but like for 30 colors of stickers, it's not a big deal to have to peel one or two off and put them back on. This is very low contrast. I don't like this corner. You know, I'm nitpicking it, but like I know that it's extremely difficult to make like an actually good color scheme with 30 colors, so as per usual, take everything I say with a grain of salt. I should stop complaining about it and just get my own rhombic triacontahedron to compare. Alright, this is the color scheme I use on my rhombic triacontahedral puzzles. This is going to be the third one in my collection. This one's much lighter, which makes sense because this is an extension mod. But yeah, as you can see, mine, I did like what people do with the 3x3 color scheme, which is do like blue, red, green, purple. I've been bouncing back and forth between a few different triacontahedron color schemes. This is the one I ended up using on my puzzles. What I found is that it's like difficult to impossible to get a perfect rhombic triacontahedron color scheme, so you know, again, I can't blame them for like having one that's not the best. And honestly, they're already above the bar just for using 30 colors, so let me explain what this is. This is the XJ Curvy face-turning rhombic triacontahedron plus. It looks like this was also designed by Kairis Puzzles. Nice. They also make a non-plus version that doesn't have these extra bandage cuts. This sticker's also a bit off, but I'll just leave that be. And because this puzzle has the plus cuts, it behaves the exact same way as this, which is the Crazy Comet by Oscar. Like I said, I've done a few different solves of jumbling puzzles. This is one of them. I found this one to be really fun, so I have a feeling this is going to be the same way. But yeah, this is part of the Crazy Comet series, even if it is not named as such. I am just worried that pieces are going to be very hard to find on this one because look at how many colors there are. I've never solved a face-turning rhombic triacontahedron before, but I've solved a shape mod of this puzzle, which is this, the Yushin edge-turning icosahedron thing. This thing was designed by the puzzle artist / Kevin Urich. I hope I'm saying his last name right. And he's cool with people buying it. He just wants people to know that he's the one that made it, even though this puzzle is technically a knockoff. I disassembled mine and reassembled it into something resembling the standard icosahedron color scheme. And as I said, this is actually a shape mod of this puzzle right here. It's pretty visible once you line them up like this. So these petals here are like the plus cuts, then those ones are the edges. These centers are the corners, and then these edges are these centers. Alright, I did a few turns earlier, but let's see what the turning is actually like on this thing. Not bad, not bad. Weirdly, some of the faces on this actually turn way better than others. For example, this white face is really smooth, and this like coral face is very not. It's a lot stiffer. I'm not quite sure why. Most of them are like on the smoother side. I don't know what causes that. It's not like unusable by any means. It's just a little weird how like this face requires like maybe 5 times the amount of effort to turn this one. It's about what you'd expect, you know. It's not a speed cube by any means. And of course the faces are hard to grip because they're so small, but it's pretty good, all things considered. And, you know, it is the best face-turning rhombic triacontahedron on the market, so... And I'm sure you've noticed this already, but in addition to being able to do jumbling turns, this puzzle also has the property of being able to do non-jumbling turns as well. In fact, there are only 3 shapes that are able to do non-jumbling and jumbling turns, and those are the rhombic triacontahedron, the rhombic dodecahedron, and the icosahedron. Just pretend that one's face turning. One thing I just realized I did on this is something that I also did on my rhombic triacontahedron color scheme, which is making use of the fact that a rhombic triacontahedron actually has 5 groups of 6 faces that all follow cube symmetry. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, just bear with me for a moment. These 2 faces are opposite to each other, right? But you've also got these 2 faces that are like forming a square around it, and then these 2 faces form a cube. There are 5 groups of 6 faces each like this around the puzzle, that do not actually touch each other at all, even diagonally. So you can do stuff like this, where you've got all these monochrome faces that are not connected in the slightest. This is very useful for color scheme making because all you actually have to do is come up with 5 groups of 6 similar colors and just put them on the shape like that, and they won't touch each other at all. And it would appear that XJ has done the same thing with this rhombic triacontahedron color scheme. For example, one of these symmetry groups just has 6 different shades of blue, another has pinks and purples, and the one with the white side just seems to have whatever was left over because it's got white, brown, maroon, teal, gray, and dark red. It's awesome to see a mass-produced rhombic triacontahedron, let alone a face-turning version of my favorite Catalan solid. If you have a favorite Catalan solid, drop it in the comments. I'm curious what your takes are. I don't really want to do a full scramble in this video, but I'm sure I'll have lots of fun solving this off camera. After all, this clover icosahedron plus thingy was really fun to solve, so I'm sure this will be similar. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe because I cover a lot of weird puzzles like this, as well as making my own. Make sure to stay tuned for future unboxings as well. And on that note, this is Lord of the Cubes, signing off. That may be the most beautiful spin I've ever had on this channel.